Hey Taurus, welcome to your 3-month reading for July, August, and September 2022. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the 3 months. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. I'm going to go through some general messages for each, general messages for the 3 months and then each month individually. And then I'm going to pull some angel oracles at the end. So I will try to touch on different areas of life, but sometimes the messages are a little bit specific. So just take what resonates and go from there. So let's see, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. What is Taurus? Hopefully my camera isn't gonna be cutting out constantly, but we'll see. So what does Taurus need to know for the next 3 months? We have discipline with time. It reminds me of Saturn energy. And we have motion with air. So number 22 and 41. So some of you could feel restricted in like moving forward, or you feel like you're on a time crunch, like you're trying to move forward very quickly in something. Discipline reminds me of Saturn, so it can definitely be restrictive. We do have Saturn retrograde right now in Aquarius. So you can see where that is in your chart. Maybe that can indicate where it's affecting you. But ultimately, it just seems like you're feeling restricted somehow and you really want to move forward. But it feels like you want to move forward quickly. This motion with air reminds me of the Knight of Swords. So it's a very fast-moving energy. But you feel, I think you're maybe rushing, or you feel like you have to move fast because you feel like there's a time crunch. So let's see. You could also be sticking to a schedule as well. Let's see, Taurus, the next 3 months. What is going on? If it looks like I'm weirdly looking up at the camera, it's because I keep checking to make sure it's still recording. All right, Taurus. We have love yourself first. So it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. So a little bit of like self-love, opening. It feels like though it's almost like it's so that you can give and receive. It's more so I feel like so you can receive. Some of you it's about opening up your heart space. Let's see. Taurus, what do they need to release or surrender for the next 3 months? Ooh, interesting. We have surrender to non-action. It says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. This is really interesting because we have the motion with air. So you might be trying to force things or really try to take action and move something forward when you're not maybe meant to. Like you could be trying to go against the grain in some way. Like, or it's just like, it's almost like you're creating more resistance because you're trying to push and force. We have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So yeah, you could be putting pressure on yourself or putting stress on yourself to do something or to move forward, or you feel, it's almost like you feel pressured around something. So let's see, we're going to look at July, August, and September. We're going to get one card, one of these astrology oracles for each. And then we'll pull some tarot. So let's see, July, August, September for Taurus in 2022. What do they need to know? Most important messages. Is that 3 cards? Yes. So we have the moon in July. August, we have Aquarius, I know, interesting, there's some opposition energy there. And then in September, we have Grand Trine with blessings. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Feels like you could be, maybe you feel like you're going through a Mercury retrograde, hopefully not. It feels like you could be like trying to not reinvent something, but going back to the drawing board, or maybe you're trying to really get something to get off the ground. It feels like September It's interesting. I got this for Aries too, where like September was kind of where things started to move forward. Or at least your blessings are starting to come in. Something really good is coming in for you here. I feel like there's a sense of you going from like an unknown to a known from July into August. I also feel like you could be maybe a little bit like emotional or just feeling up and down through July emotionally, or just like in your energy even. Kind of like an ebb and a flow. So I would say in July, definitely don't allow your emotions to dictate your actions. Okay, you could even be a little bit like sensitive potentially. So just something to be aware of. In August, we have Aquarius, I know, which is opposite to Leo energy, which will be majority of Leo season. The moon also in July is Cancer energy for me, so we are in Cancer season in July, so definitely that could be relative to that as well. But I feel like there's almost something where it's like you're figuring something out from a mental perspective, like almost like, I don't want to say seeing the truth because that's more like Libran energy, but it's almost like you're getting clarity. Potentially seeing the future though in something. Like Aquarian's very like a future forward type of energy. So let's kind of dive into this a little bit more. I do have 3 different tarot decks that I'm going to use for each month just to see if any of the energy is kind of continuing on, or if there's repeat cards. So what is this moon energy soul here for Taurus in July? We have the 2 of Swords. Why is the moon here for Taurus in July? We have the 6 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Definitely emotions here. Emotions, mind and the heart, you know? 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. There's something here, it's like you might not be trying to look at it, but I do still feel like it's affecting you. It could be kind of getting in the way of you being able to discern or make any sort of, it's almost like clouding your judgment a little bit is what I'm getting. Or just, you might feel a little foggy. Could have to deal with a water sign, a person. You could be dealing with a water sign. But it also could just be your own emotions. Let's clarify these here. We have the 2 of Swords with the King of Wands. You may have a choice. We have the World and we have the Page of Cups. Some of you are trying to let go of someone or something from the past in order to move in a new direction, but it's like it's pulling on your emotions. It's affecting you emotionally is what I'm getting. So it could definitely be love, but with Judgment here, remember I said it's like something's affecting your judgment call or your judgment in a situation. There's definitely a lot of emotions. 6 of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups. I do feel like you have to make a decision in July to walk away or end something in order to step into a newer energy here. Definitely, I feel like the newer energy is more, it's either more emotionally fulfilling, or if it's like a job, it's like creative. More, I wouldn't say creative because I feel like King of Wands can definitely be creative, but it's like more flowing, more feminine, less restricted from a, it's not as so like pushy. It's not the masculine energy. Fire's masculine energy. But I do feel like there's a big decision here, and again, I feel like it has to do with starting something new or moving in a new direction. And behind that, we even have the Star, and then we also have the 9 of Cups. So there's some sort of like, there's definitely a specific direction I feel like you would like to move in, especially from an emotional perspective, but it's almost like you could be kind of caught in the middle in July and needing to choose which path or which direction you're going to take here. And for some of you, it definitely could be love. Okay, so take that obviously as it resonates. Let's see what this Aquarius energy is here with I know in August for Taurus. What is this Aquarian energy here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. This deck kind of falls out in chunks, so bear with me here. So Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. We have the Star with the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the Five of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Ace of Swords with the Four of Wands. There's something that you're very clear on. Again, there's like this future forward thinking. Like, it's like you can see the future. Some of you, if this is like relationship stuff, you know that you're going to enter a relationship with this person. They're definitely your wish fulfillment. We have the Nine of Cups and the Star again in this month. So I feel like this is a continuation with whatever you decide in July. There's this movement forward in August. It's like slow and steady. I feel like you're building it. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So if it's a relationship you're building, it's you know, you're getting to know each other, you're taking your time. It's not like fast moving energy. But at the same time, I feel like you are very aware and you very much know that this is the person you would like to be in a relationship with, or this is what's going to bring you a foundation. So if it's a work situation, it's definitely going to bring a foundation or a form of stability or even achievement with the Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. What's kind of throwing me off though is this Five of Cups. So why is this Five of Cups here for Taurus? We have the Devil here. So this feels like it's like residual energy, something you're carrying with you rather than like a new Five of Cups energy. Yeah, Two of Swords. This could be if you've had to let go of something from the past, or maybe if you've been hurt in the past, or this decision that you had to make, you could still be kind of like feeling the emotional effects of it. Okay. Even though you know that this new direction and this direction that you're starting to move in is like better, or it's working and it's going in a good direction, there's also this sense of like still like kind of around the loss or the letting go of the other thing or the other person. There's still kind of this tie to it. Yeah, it's more so it's keeping you stuck. It could have hurt a little bit. Two of Swords, Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like it was kind of a burden a little bit. But at the same time, I think you also, it's not like you're not excited about where you're going. I think it's just more that it's just the letting go piece. I think you're just like still kind of healing in a way, right? Which is normal. So let's see what this Grand Trine Blessings is in September for you, Taurus. Grand Trine Blessings for Taurus in September. We have the Chariot. So success, victory. Yeah, we have Judgment. Whoa. I'm gonna take those. Interesting. Three of Cups. Three of Cups I flipped up in reverse, so same with this Page of Swords. I feel like if any of you are still holding on to something or someone in August, I feel like you fully let them go in September. Judgment is showing up for the second time. But I also feel like there's a sense of celebration here. Yeah, Knight of Cups with the Judgment and Six of Swords. So you guys you're moving forward. It's interesting because there's like there's slow movement here in August with the Knight of Pentacles, and even with this Devil energy, it's like there's still, it's like you're dragging something with you. But I do feel like things start to speed up, especially with the Chariot. Even the Knight of Cups, it's a slower knight, but it's faster than the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's forward movement It's like you have the answers that you need with the Page of Swords in reverse. You have all the clarity, the truth that you need. And I do feel like there's a sense of happiness and fulfillment with this movement forward. 3 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Now this could be in a different aspect of your life, but emotionally you're feeling happier. It's like your energy frees up in September. And I do feel like there's something really positive. There's some form of a trine. Now what's interesting is you're Taurus and we enter Virgo season, so another earth sign. So that could be why it's like you're starting to feel more in your element, right? Because it's another earth energy. So there could be something about that that's helping you just kind of like progress and move forward. But emotionally you're feeling a lot more fulfilled, a lot more just like you're headed in the right direction. I think you see this in August, you know this. 3 of Pentacles means like maybe you're kind of keeping both things around or both people around, or you're kind of just like the in-between. But I also feel like you gain the clarity that you need in August to really move forward in a positive way. And you are definitely coming out of like 6 of Swords is this coming out of conflict. It's moving towards better, calmer waters. So I do feel like you're moving, and it's something to celebrate. Some of you could literally be moving. Okay, you could be traveling, you could be moving, you could be transitioning. But I do feel it's like you have all the answers you need, you have the clarity you need, and now you can move forward in a positive way. It's almost like this offer in July moves into something more like bigger, or it's like you actually take the offer and then it's like September you actually start moving forward with it. So maybe there's kind of like a lull in between. I mean, if you're moving, maybe you sell a place and then you have to wait, you know, because sometimes there's like that 30 to 60 days of waiting. Could be something like that. But there is a sense of like having to let something go in August that it's kind of sucks to let it go, but I think you know it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do is to let it go. I would definitely say though, like, don't rush just because you may feel restricted, like with these original oracles that came out. Don't rush any sort of decisions just because you feel restricted on time. Okay, this is that Saturn energy, and you don't want to have any regrets about any sort of decisions that you made. Okay, so that's just something to kind of be cautious of. But it's like you're reevaluating and revamping something here, but moving forward. Things will definitely pick up speed at end of August into September here for you. So let's, I feel like that might be a collective energy, I'm not gonna lie. I've only done 2 of these readings, you and Aries, but both of them are kind of similar where it's like the energy frees up in September. So let's get a final angel answers message. I'm gonna get one from each pile. Taurus, final message here. We have abundance, beautiful. These piles are kind of thin, so I might kind of pick one. We have yes. Yeah, there's something that you know or that you get the go-ahead on. Final message for Taurus, please, for the next 3 months. We have within the next few months. Yeah, you're going to get the go-ahead, and it's interesting. I looked at the bottom of this deck. We have wait. So if you don't have the clarity you need in something, like, don't rush it, definitely. With abundance, yes, in the next few months, it's like things are going to start to move forward in the next few months. If they're feeling kind of stuck or stagnant, or you feel restricted, or you just feel limited, or you're kind of in the in-between, things are going to start to move forward for you. And it'll be very clear. I feel like the clarity comes in August for you. And then it's like you have all the answers you need, and then you can move forward in something. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other signs, but I hope you guys have a wonderful next 3 months and a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.